Friday, your day to reclaim your weekend and your life. I'm Flora with the FloraSageTherapiesInstitute.com, and today I'm going to share with you 4 techniques on how to handle and deal with energy. The 4 techniques that I'm going to share with you is the 29-day moon challenge, grounding and centering your energy, R&R, and just be. Now the first one, the 29-day moon challenge, this technique is something that I shared with folks a long time ago, several years ago, on my second YouTube channel that I created, and this one deals with the lunar cycles. And in this video I challenge people to sit with the moon's energy for 29 days and go out and seek out the moon so that you can actually see it. Now I do realize that there are several days that you can't see it when it's in the new moon and the dark moon phase, but you can know that it's there and just sit and feel the presence and know how it affects you. The moon affects the tides and all the waters on the planet. We're comprised so much of water that when we realize that because we're so much water and the moon affects the pull on water, you'll really start to see how the moon affects our own energies and how it affects us throughout the solar cycle, not just the lunar cycle as well. So that's the first technique. So that video is listed right here. And I recommend that you really take the time and do this exercise. This is actually the basis for my next book, which is called The Simple S-Bot, or Honoring the Moon Cycles. And that will be out May 1st of 2014. And this is one that I'm so excited to finally be publishing. I've been working on it for several years. It's several years in the making, but this technique of really sitting with the moon's energies and the lunar energies, really allowing yourself to honor how they affect your personal energy and also how they affect others in your realm and in your world, can be very, very eye-opening, especially around the holidays. The next technique that I'm going to share with you is called grounding and centering. We also like to call this feelers in because when I share it with parents or share it with folks that work with young children, children can really resonate with and really visualize the feelers in technique or visualization that comes with this particular exercise. And this is really good for people who are empathic, who are clairsentient, who really feel out their day and feel out their life. And this technique is very easy. So all you do, well, there's several different ways that you can do this. For the way, if you are not visual and you have a challenging time visualizing things, then what I like to do is just take my 2 fingers, bend them at the knuckle, place them on my heart space, close my eyes, and breathe in deeply, really allowing your belly to rise and chest to rise, and then hold it for a moment and focus all of your conscious awareness on your heart space, where your knuckles are actually touching your body. And then exhale. Then take another deep, deep belly breath in. And one of the things that you're going to notice is because of this tangible feeling right here in your body, you're going to start to notice all of your energy kind of coming in and coming to center. This is really grounding and centering you. Now, I don't believe that we need to ground per se, because we're already spiritual beings on this planet Earth. We're already grounded as a spiritual being anyway because we're on Earth. But what this does is really help to bring in all of our energy. And if you'd like to, you can visualize roots going down your body, down through your feet into Mother Earth, and really earthing yourself and really feeling that foundation and that firmness and that support that you can get from doing this exercise. Another thing that you can do if you work with young children or if you are visual, one of the things that you can do is as you're breathing in, you can allow yourself to see these feelers or little tentacles or little streams of energy going out of your energy field. And as you breathe in, notice all of these energy tentacles or feelers coming into your energy field and clearing themselves of all of the excess energy. Because this is something that when we feel out life, especially if we're very clairsentient and very empathic, what happens is these tentacles and these feelers, these energetic feelers go out and just start to gather all this information, and it gets clogged and cluttered with all this stuff. And so it's very challenging for us to figure out whose energy is whose. So when we allow ourselves to center our energy, really come into center, really focus our energy, and then pull those feelers in and clear all the energy from those feelers, really allows us to feel just our own energy. And when you can feel and know what your energy feels like, that makes it so much easier to move through your day. This brings me to our third energy exercise called R&R. I'd like for you to envision your energy field, which is kind of like an egg-shaped sphere around your body. And I'd like for you to envision that this energy field is made up of puzzle pieces. Now, we live in a world that's created of energy and matter, and nothing is solid. It appears to be solid because it's just simply vibrating at a slower frequency. Now, this is just basic science. Now, if you think about how nothing is solid, and if you visualize your energy field as a puzzle, okay, so there's all these different puzzle pieces in your energy field. Now, I'd like for you to think about you walking down the street and passing by someone. Now, what happens, because we're energetic beings and because nothing is solid, think about as you walk past that person, inadvertently, they give you one of their puzzle pieces and you give them one of your puzzle pieces. This is just how the energy exchange, how the flow and ebb of energy moves and is present in our world that we live in. So think about how many people you pass by every day. Think about how many things you touch every day. Think about how many things you come in contact with every day, even over the phone, over the internet, over email, okay? So think about all these people that you come in contact with. Each interaction or each transaction, I guess, if you know, like you can call it that, you really do exchange energy with all the people that you come in contact with. Now, if we don't clear our energy frequently, if not all the time, what happens is we get all of other people's energy in our space, and then we give out all of our energy to all these other people. And what happens is because we you know, sort of have these metaphorical puzzle pieces in our space, what happens is these puzzle pieces start to say, oh, okay, I'm in this energy field, and ooh, here's an open space, let me see if I can fit there, and let me see if I can fit there. So it's all these random puzzle pieces of energy that are not yours trying to fit into your energetic puzzle. Well, it's not working simply because it's not your energy, it's somebody else's energy. And so what happens is our energy field can start to get really chaotic. For those of you who are indecisive, who have a really challenging time figuring out what to do, think about when was the last time you cleared your energy? When was the last time you asked someone their opinion, they gave it to you, and literally they gave it to you? So then your choices started to become muddled and muffled because now you know what you feel and really what you want to do, and then also you have their stuff kind of bouncing around in your energy field. Well, what this technique does is help to clear out all those random energy pieces that are not yours and help you to bring your own energy back into your energy field, okay? So this is a very easy technique. At first, I recommend that you close your eyes and do this in a place where you can actually do the motions so that you can get the energetic feel of it. Now, for those of you who have a challenging time visualizing, for those of you who have a challenging time feeling out energy, know that intention will work for this. So you don't have to see, you don't have to feel, but know that with your intention, this exercise will work. So I'd like for you to stand if you can, really allow yourself to just really get comfortable in the position that you're in. And then I'd like for you to find your heart space again. Take that deep belly breath in, really allowing your belly to rise and chest to rise. And exhale. Exhale out the mouth, allowing your chest to fall and your belly to sink in. Then I'd like for you to continue breathing in that wave-like breath and wave-like pattern as you visualize your energy field and visualize your puzzle pieces. And then I'd also like for you to visualize all the random energy that's in your energy field that's kind of bouncing around that's not your energy. And when you're ready, I'd like for you to take a deep, deep belly breath in, and you can say, I release all energy that's not mine. And you can do a sweeping motion if you'd like to as I hit my light. You can do a sweeping motion and visualize all this energy that's not yours, all these random energy pieces going out to the universe and neutralizing. Now, they don't have to go back to where they came from. They can, but they don't have to. and just visualize all the energy that's not yours, neutralizing out into the universe, and just say, I release all energy that's not mine. And continue to do this until you feel that you no longer have other people's energy in your space. Now, so since this is all released, I release, then what you're going to have now is all these gaps and empty spaces. Now I'd like for you to visualize, as you say this, visualize your energy coming back, and you can say, I call all of my own energy back to me, and you can do any type of motion that you feel is right for you. I call all of my own energy back to me. And you can visualize all these random energy pieces that are yours, that are all over the universe, to be brought back to you. I'm doing this right with you, so I'm feeling the energy shift. And all these pieces are coming in and filling in. Continue to breathe deeply throughout this entire exercise. I call all of my own energy back to me, and just visualize it and feel it coming in. And if you can't feel it and if you can't visualize it, it's okay. The intention will work for this. One of the things that you're going to notice with this, and it's a very marked difference, is you're going to feel that time seems to be slowing down or almost standing still. Things are going to seem a little bit slower and a little bit like do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You are now entering the twilight zone, simply because you no longer have other people's energy bouncing around trying to find a spot to fit. This is your energy that you've called back to you, and you've released all the energy that's not yours. So what happens is you start to feel whole energetically. Now this is huge. This is something that I have a whole class about, teaching all these different techniques, but longer, but and in more detail. But this is something that if you allow yourself to really focus on clearing your energy and getting rid of the energy that's not yours, you'll start to know what your energy feels like. And then when you know what your energy feels like, you'll start to realize when some random energy comes flying into your space and saying, wait a minute, this is not my energy. This is not my stuff. And it will really allow you and really empower you to say, okay, this is not my stuff. I'm going to clear my energy. So this is a technique that I recommend that you do right before bed, that you do right when you wake up, especially if you sleep with someone, because your energy is going to be commingling the entire night, whether you have a dog in the bed, a cat in the bed, a partner or spouse in the bed, a child in the bed, because there's a lot of families that sleep together. So if you share a bed with someone or some other animal or something, I recommend that you clear your energy right when you wake up, because your energy's been commingling all night. This brings me to the final energy exercise, and I like to call it Just Be. Now many times when we feel funky energy, whether we resonate with the full moon energy or not, many times with the full moon there's a lot of really charged energy, or if we're at a holiday party, or if we're at a summer vacation spot or something, many times there's a lot of energy coming in. Sometimes we feel funky, or we feel energy that makes us feel uncomfortable. A lot of people like to just push those energies aside or those feelings aside and just try to push on and move on. And one of the ways that I recommend that you deal with energies, if they feel uncomfortable or whatever, just sit and feel them. Sit and feel them, and you're going to notice that when you actually just be and just feel the energy that you're feeling, it passes so quickly, and it passes, and the understanding of why you feel what you do and why you're experiencing what you are, that understanding and that knowledge and those aha moments that come with it really happen so fast. And so if you're sitting with an uncomfortable feeling, or if you experience an uncomfortable feeling, I really recommend that you stop and just sit with it. Find your heart space, just feel it, note it, and say, why am I feeling this way? And just really be open and receptive to the energies and why you're feeling how you're feeling. This is part of your intuition. This is how you start to learn to honor your intuition and honor what your spirit's trying to share with you and tell you through your physical body. So really allow yourself to just sit with the energy and allow yourself to just feel it move through you. And you'll feel the understanding and the aha moments and the wisdom that comes with those uncomfortable feelings. And then you can move through, and then you know, okay, this is the moon energy that's affecting me, or this is so-and-so's energy coming into my field. Okay, let me do feelers in, let me do R&R, let me ground and center my energy. if you allow yourself to really employ these techniques throughout your life and throughout your everyday happenings, all the events, especially around the holidays, whether it's summer holidays, fall, spring, winter holidays, because there's holidays every 6 weeks, you know. If you really allow yourself to work with these and use these energy techniques, it's something that will really give you your life back and will really empower you and really create that fearlessly inspired energy within you, because you're all of a sudden, oh, well, I know what this energy is. And you can start to deal with it and start to work with it in a really positive, really healthy manner. Well, I hope you have enjoyed working through these energy exercises with me. If you have, please share them with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and any other social media platform. Until next time, I'm wishing you a fearlessly inspired day. Bye-bye.